It's time! It's time, and I'm on time. Ironically, I made a whole community post saying, I'm not gonna be on time today. And guess what? Here we are, on time. I don't know. I thought I was gonna. I had a lot of shit to do today, all right? And I underestimated my real life Sonic speed, I guess. So here we are. We're playing the game. Um, wait. You know what? I should see. Let's quit. Let's go back to title, because I wonder if the Switch version got the update for the shoes. No, they didn't update. They said everyone gets the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes. I guess not anyone who bought the Switch version. You motherfuckers. You fucking liars. Well, alright, let's get back into it. You climbed to gold in Overwatch today, going for that. Is it a Chaos Gemerald? I've never played Overwatch in my life. A friend of mine actually asked me to play Overwatch, and I downloaded it, and then we just never played it. What's up, Perp? Got two of the Sonic boys in the chat. Beautiful, beautiful. What's up, A-Goods? Yeah, we need more people. More people. More people to watch me run around a big, empty, featureless desert. That's really exciting stuff, I know. We have to find Knuckles. He could be anywhere. Let's play some Sonic music. Climbing from dog shit rank to dog shit rank. I think the last online game I really committed time to... Man, I have to... Probably Call of Duty World at War? Maybe Modern Warfare 2, the original one, not whatever shit remake Activision has crapped out. I don't know. I got a brand new GameCube memory card so that we can stream Shadow the Hedgehog. I technically have one already, but I'm not erasing my 25-year-old save file. What's up, Gaiden? You're here? Wow, what timing when this song is playing. Ha 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 ha. He's here. There's Knuckles. What if we talked to him? He won't talk to me unless I give him 61 medals. Hold on, where is this? Is it up here? There's a map thingy and I want it. Is it down in the chasm beneath me? I think so. Oh, gotta go on that side. Oi! There. We did it. Reddit. Since Sonic doesn't use a mass ejection propulsion to gain speed, wouldn't his maximum acceleration be limited by how heavy he is? Well, just assume Sonic is like weighs roughly the same as a neutron star and we're fine. I do love, you know, I'm fine with puzzles in my Sonic games as long as they're not like the fucking torch puzzle in Sonic 4. It's a little downtime in between. Well, I think the big flaw in this game design is there's perhaps too much downtime between the big fun stages that you're doing, which at most last like a minute long. Yeah, I got my blue mode. Look at his spikes. He uses the wind to keep him on the ground. Exactly. Sonic, I'm not going to talk to you unless you dig up all the medals of the soldiers who died during Operation Big Wave. Can you imagine there's like a whole side quest? It's like, I'm just so traumatized because I got so many people killed. Which, you know, would make sense, but they could have just not included that in Sonic Forces. They could have just left that whole plot point out. Going over there? Knuckles is all the way over there? Alright. I know, I lied, Prairie Judge. I lied. Or more specifically, I overestimated how long it would take me to perform a series of tasks. We're coming down to the wire as far as wedding planning goes. So, like, it's just all day, every day, nonstop. Knuckles is a vet. It's true. He's a. Oh no, I did it again. I'm just trying to get that music note. Knuckles is like Movie Bob. He served in the console wars. Sonic game is like Cloud with cutscenes clutching his ringing head. He's like, why do I remember Shadow the Hedgehog? Which, after this game, we begin Shadow Sunday. Because we're going to do Shadow the Hedgehog and then Shadow Generations back to back. We're gonna get dark moded. Love all the coconut guys who stand there and judge you after you fall. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand what the idea was with this mechanic where, like, when you stand still, all the cocoa you've collected just kind of, like, hang around and look at you. Knuckles would ironically perform Stolen Valor without knowing what it is. When you see someone who's LARPing video games, they are committing Stolen Valor. They're stealing what we gamers have worked for, and it's really just unacceptable. That music is triggering your PTSD. What, the Angel Island music? Devs didn't want me to feel lonely. Yeah, my big abandoned space island.
Contain? No. I think they're meant to protect them. Even harness their power. You've experienced yourself the limitless power of the
This is just like a worthless conversation to have. It doesn't contain them. It protects them. It's like, that's the same thing. That's the exact same fucking thing. Yeah, it was music from Sonic and Knuckles.
The ancients somehow lost their access to the emeralds. Would that have caused them to disappear?
I was there during Gamergate. Knuckles, you were on an island watching the Master Emerald. You didn't do shit. It doesn't contain them. It contains them. Yeah, Ian Flynn, at the peak of his writing ability. What did you miss? Well, Knuckles said that these don't contain the emeralds. It just contains the emeralds. It's totally different. Is this a new Knuckles VA or Two-Face from Telltale again? I don't know who voiced Two-Face in Telltale, I'm afraid. It's Dave B. Mitchell, the guy who voices Guan Yu in the Dynasty Warriors games. Well, in all the Dynasty Warriors games until 9. I don't know why I'm collecting these rings. I don't need them. Where are we going now? We're finding Knuckles again. Alright. My VA knowledge is insane. I think, we let... we have a guy in the chat who's like... He's an otter guy. And he's just like watching me and Zorik go back and forth talking about video game voice actors. It's like, why do you know all this stuff? Or it's like, I don't know. I kind of wish I didn't. I wish I didn't know who voice actors were because I hate them. I just hate them. Most of them are the worst people you could possibly imagine. So I just wish I could undo this font of knowledge that I have about not real actors. Oh, that's you. It shows me your @ on my end, so that's why. Like, I didn't realize Gameringly was fucking Gaiden Gale until I, like, looked into his YouTube account. Kieran has it set up to show people's actual usernames. I don't know how he does it. He's much more computer savvy than I am, which is saying a lot because internet dies like every other day. ProZD is the only voice actor I know, right? When is ProZD gonna voice Knuckles? Yeah, of course I gotta mention you, Gaiden. You're the reason you keep me wanting to play speedy games. I love watching your time trials in the Discord. I wish I had time to record my own, but I literally barely have time to play like fucking Xenoblade for like 2 hours. The new Tara Strong stuff on Twitter had a friend of mine wanting her to VA Classic Amy because Amy fans like their roses fresh. Wasn't all that shit like made up? It's complete bullshit, right? It's wishful thinking. If Prosody voiced Knuckles, I'd die. Imagine having consistent usernames across platforms. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Why is he hailing Hitler? I like watching back my own runs like 20 times after pulling one off. I mean, I rewatch my own YouTube videos sometimes, but that's just because I explicitly make YouTube videos of stuff that I wish more people would make videos of. So it's like, I'm making my content for me. So does Ian Flynn ever explicitly explain what relation these fucking things have to Chaos, or do they just look exactly like him for no reason? I didn't see your Final Rush run. I will definitely watch it because Final Rush can be a bitch with the grind rails. You already decided you'd be pirating Sonic games instead of buying them from now on, but if Pro ZD got cast, I might not even buy. Yeah, I love Dynasty Warriors. I did not buy the new Hyrule Warriors game because they put him in it. I will not buy anything if he's in it. Hope the next game has Knuckles build a bunch of this stuff and turns the island into a warship. He's like Doom Eternal with the Fortress of Doom. Knuckles is just floating in space, dominating planets. I love Hyrule Warriors, but yeah, the first one's the best one. I played a bit of the second one. I was like, I don't give a fuck about the Breath of the Wild universe, so why would I want to play this for like 1,000 hours?
I look forward to your battle reports once we're home. I'll integrate you into my system, give you control of the whole EggNet. I'll have you network all my robots. You'll be a refreshing change of pace from Orbot and Cubot.
They are your creations, like me. That would make them like...
Did you guys see that guy who like took a selfie and was like, no one's getting autographs from Mike Pollock?
I look forward to that.
That was weird. It's like, why would you do that? That's such a demented thing to do. I wish I could meet Mike Pollock, but they never do these fucking events in New York. They always do them in shithole California.
I can confirm Sonic has made multiple breaches into cyberspace and escaped.
Through raw talent and no shortage of tenacity, I'm sure. Impressive.
You speak of him with respect as often as you curse him. I do not understand.
Something about some of the ancients survived and they devolved into Chao. Okay. I guess that makes logical sense because the Coco kind of look like Proto Chao, right?
Your genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
The Breath of the Wild ones really reduced the battlefield management aspects, which is what I enjoyed most. See, I asked Twitter if I should get into Fire Emblem, and I got mixed responses. But I think maybe Fire Emblem Warriors would be the best way to do it. Because that's how I got into Fist of the North Star, through Ken's Rage. So, you know, they probably have more tactical aspects in that one than they do in fucking Hyrule Warriors. Where are we? Collect memory tokens. Oh, jeez. Alright. I'll go on some cool loop-de-loops or whatever. Whatever you say, Ian Flynn. There's one over there. How do I get up there? My controller's at like half battery because I forgot to charge it, but I have my other one charging, so if it dies, I'll go up and get it. Sonic and Eggman working together, it's never been done. This is a totally original plot, where Sonic and Eggman work together. Time we work together. Yeah. But in Fire Emblem, you don't get to play as Link with the Master Sword and press the X button. That's true. That's the downside to Fire Emblem. But there is that purple-haired lady with the large bosom. So, you know. Very straight. But then again, Hyrule Warriors does have Sia, which is the greatest character in the Zelda franchise. Her and Midna are the two best characters ever created by Nintendo. Too bad they're in Zelda, not Metroid. Let's see, let's check the map. What can we do? Soy facing when Sonic and Eggman team up to stop the they barely like do anything together though. Like they just hang out in a couple of cutscenes and that's it. It's like, why are we building this up like it's a big fucking deal? Where am I? I am here, and y'all are there. I want to get the last map thing so I can fast travel. There's one over here. Teleport to this guy. Honestly, I'm surprised it loads as quickly as it does, given this is the Switch version. Over here, over here. I think I hit the button to activate this platform. It just takes forever. I'm just dodging the sniper by casually running left and right. Alright, I guess not. This is why I hate Ares Island. It's so fucking annoying to navigate. Can you fuck off? I'm trying to look at the map. I'm not fighting you, okay? Can I stop? There we go. Sonic's not doing his cool battle stance. I guess we'll go over here. We gotta go the long way around, I guess. How can I get... I guess I can't. I guess I just gotta run this way. My Sonic senses... It's true. Sonic can sense just random objects. I guess we'll just go for... I actually did... Like, 100%ing this game is pretty, like... I wish you got something for getting all the memory tokens, because there's, apart from the little checklist on the map saying, good job, you did it, there's no reason to do it. And I love collectathons. I love collecting tons of shit in video games. And this would be like the ideal game for it. It's just like it's not really worth it. If Sonic had noses, those would be called toeses, obviously. Obviously. You know, I actually read a comic book yesterday. I read a couple comic books yesterday, and I was pleasantly surprised that I enjoyed myself. It was just two of the more recent issues of Spawn. And I also read this thing called Corpse Knight, which was written by the guy who directed The Nun 2, and also The Curse of La Llorona, both of which sucked balls, and it was, like, kind of mid. You get a stock crown asset on Sonic's head. It's not that good enough. Is that not good enough for you? Did I get a crown? Or was that, like, a later update? Because I know I 100%ed it. Maybe I just didn't go back to the menu or something. I don't know. I gotta go up here. Requires me to go all the way over here. The shit they make you do to just get some fucking memory tokens. Donkey Kong 64, but Sonic... I mean, that's basically what the DLC is. You have this... You have the... I think it's just the final island, and you can run around it with Knuckles, Amy, and Tails, and there's certain collectibles that each one of them can get. So it's like that, but the controls are good. Thankfully, because I played Donkey Kong 64 and it fucking sucks. It's pretty decent DLC, though. I just never finished it because the final boss is unplayable on the Switch version. Kieran made me hungry to the point I had to DoorDash something because he was yapping about food. I mean, I'm going to be eating some goy slop for dinner. I'm gonna shred some chicken and I'm just gonna throw it in some box mac and cheese. And that will be my dinner. We're just trying to... you know, getting by for the next couple of weeks until the wedding. Well, you know what Kieran really should be doing? Instead of talking about food, he should be playing Shadow the Hedgehog, because he said he would if I streamed Silent Hill Homecoming. And then I'm almost at the end of Homecoming. He played Shadow the Hedgehog for 5 minutes. And I'm not going to stop harping on it until he fucking does it. I won't let it go. I'm not going to let this go. I am going to be I'm already I'm a fiance guy right now, but I will be a wife guy, I'm sure. Why wouldn't you want to be a wife guy? If you find a woman good enough to wife up, you of course would want to be a wife guy. If I directed movies, I would be like Paul W.S. Anderson or Rob Zombie and just put her in everything. Man, I'm never gonna... Sure you will. They're everywhere. Wives, yes. And you can just steal them out from under people. They have no personal agency. I gotta mess around with like some of these time trial things that they added to the game, because I feel like they're probably pretty cool. Why don't we try one? Let's kill this fucker first. You can smell their socks whenever you want. Alright, let's try this out. Oh, this is lame. You gotta collect like orbs? Like, what the fuck is this? I was hoping it'd just be like a... I don't know, like a trail or a path or something. I totally forgot about these because I never fucking do them because they suck. I mean, the music's pretty good, though. Those are how you unlock the Spin Dash outside Final Horizons. Oh, I never did them because they're... I don't know, this is just kind of lame. I was hoping it'd be like, okay, we're gonna tell you to follow a set path in the open world, so we make use of this new gameplay design that we've decided on, and it's not that. It's just grab some fucking orbs. Ponder 1 million fucking orbs. Classic Sonic gameplay. Look, I can do the drop dash. You just have to press the jump button 3 times. Wow. I'm glad they added that. I don't think the game would have been playable without that. Fuck off, robot. I got places to be. Let's go this way. Can I go this way? No. Hopefully we finish Ares Island today, because I fucking hate Ares Island. Of the 4 main islands, Ares is, like, easily my least favorite. I think a lot of people don't like Chaos Island, but it's just shaped in a way where you can see where everything is, so it's not that bad to navigate compared to this. Everything in this is like, it's like hidden behind like giant fucking valleys. Alright, I'll wait a half hour for the camera to reorient. I guess we're fighting this guy. Hey, you might as well, so we could do some levels. Get a stupid gear. Just to move the double dump or the drop dash or remap the buttons. Yeah, I don't... what the fuck were they thinking? Like, well, it's Sonic's iconic drop dash. It's like, it was in like 2 games, and it only is useful in 2D. Like, we don't need it. You did not have to very awkwardly add it to the Sonic Generations remaster. It added nothing to that game. And then we lost, like, the instant spin dash in Sonic Forces so that we could have the fucking drop dash. We need to put the drop dash in Sonic Mania is popular, and the reason is the drop dash and nothing else. This is what the fans want. It's true. This game does kind of feel like Sega is desperate. Like, desperately, like, what do the fans want? Just give them whatever the fans want. It's like, no, the fans just wanted more games. It was you guys who decided that whatever the journalist said was accurate and needed to be paid attention to. They were totally wrong, obviously. Also, I don't really see the point in the day-night cycle. It just feels completely out of place in this game. For some reason, they were obsessed with a day-night cycle for a while. To the point there is a day-night cycle in Sonic 06. It didn't make it into the final game, but like the software is there for it to function. How many more memory tokens does this motherfucker need? 1? Yeah, Sonic Unleashed 2. Sonic Unleashed, it was actually to the detriment of the gameplay because Sonic does not have a drop shadow. He just has his global illumination shadow that could just be fucking anywhere. Alright, come on, man. Sorry, an enemy a mile away sees me. I cannot help Knuckles right now. They should have me beat... Yeah, they tried that with Aaron Hansen of all people, even though he hates Sonic games. Fuck you!
Hey, Coach, what's with the pep talk?
Platform without a drop shot. It was very bold.
Down. The soldiers are supposed to fall back to a bunker.
Sonic Team would add a drop dash to Unleash before a drop shadow. That's probably true.
Supervise, Commander.
That sounds good.
Oh, do we have to do like the rolling minigame again? Yep, alright, yeah, we're doing it's the exact same minigame that you have to do with Amy, except they have hats on now. Sure! Why are they so big? They're not that big in the cutscenes, they're not that big in the open world. Why are you going this way, you stupid cunt? Oh, I got hit by his fart bomb. Why would they do this? I understand the bombs. Like, you need a failure state, but, like, why does it just, like, gas your eyes for, like, a minute? Come on. This is just like Spyro 2. Did I miss one? Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's over here. Little shithead. What are you doing, bozo? And this is like the most Sonic sounding music in the game. It's very weird that it's only in this minigame. Time for Sonic's other weird dance that he does. My ancestor. We're pulling a Metal Gear Solid 4 and flashing back to... Wait, I thought that was a different dimension.
Sonic, this looks like ruins from back home. What if the people of these islands survived and resettled on Angel Island?
Better make this pretty important.
Am I downloading Fortnite yet? No, I am not downloading Fortnite. Oh no! I forgot about this part. You just have to like kill these things really fast or something, if I remember right. Asking devs what about continuity and what's canon has to be so exhausting for them.
I can't lose this.
Well,
You got this, buddy. You've Got your back.
Don't make weird sweeping changes to the canon
Thank you.
and people won't bother you about it. Defeat all towers within time limit. Dodge cannot be... Why? Why can dodge not be used? Like, what is the reason? I can only take 3 hits? Like, what the fuck are you doing? I think I could run up. Yeah, there you go. So did the ancients build all these too? Like, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, why do we have these giant malicious penis robots? Yeah, we get to see Sonic do another dance. Knuckles is just standing off to the side watching Sonic dance. They shrank it. Yeah, they're a totally different size. Yeah, you know, whatever. We're going by like Transformers logic, where they can just be any size in between shots, I guess. Gosh, is that the Master Emerald altar or whatever? Because it doesn't look anything like it. Yeah, you should just randomly break out and dance in your everyday life. People actually love it when you do that. Oh, well, we have to collect more tokens before Knuckles will talk to us any further, so... Sorry, guys. It's like, whoa, this crazy stuff is going on, but, Sonic, can you grab me some medals? Grab me some medals, or we're not... I'm in no rush to get out of cyberspace, okay? He needs 11. Fucker. Nemo medals and shit. Sonic classic Knuckles. Classic black-coated Knuckles. Who's always voiced by a white actor. Except in the movies. Let's try the quick drop dash. I never use it. Or the quick, what do you call it? The quick side loop? No, I just one punched it. Mike popped crazy when I said shit. Good. Hope you're losing your hearing from me saying shit. And shit. There we go. I never use the quick side loop. This is just like that screenshot of Angel Island Zone. Remember that time I chuckled, even though my theme song explicitly says that I don't do that? What happens if I go over here? Oh, there you go. There's one. What a dumb robot. I missed Dan Well, I missed the whole 4Kids cast. I mean, the only one I don't really care for is Cream, but I don't really think Cream's ever had a particularly good actress. I was watching Sonic X on Tubi the other day, because Tubi is the greatest streaming platform ever made, and they have Sonic X. And I was like, wow, the characterization in this is so good. And I just watched like 4 episodes, like, wow, this is like night and day, the way the characters are written compared to now. Yeah, that's what I need. Quick Psyloop is like the only move in the game that does something practically different to any other move. That's true. All of his moves are kind of just like Sonic just kind of like launches himself at the enemy or throws projectiles at the enemy. Remember how Mike Pollock voices the obese Spanish woman? The loop kick, also fairly useless. Homing shot, whatever. When is Chris Thorndike coming to the movies? Right? They could easily just squeeze him in. Sonic is the ultimate gun and ball combatant. Well, in one of the Olympic Games, he does use a rifle, so... And he plays soccer, so he is a gun and ball character. I'd say, like, it sucks that we're not getting any more of the Olympic Games, but, like, honestly, they were fucking boring. They sucked. They were not fun to play. All the instructions are way too fucking annoying. It's just not fun. The worst of Mario and Sonic in one game.
Ages ago, my people were wiped out by a cataclysm. I know the Coco faced something similar. It reminds me I'm the last Echidna. That I'm alone.
You may be the last.
It reminds me that we decanonized Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
I'll admit, I do envy your lifestyle. Freedom to go where you want, when you want.
So do it. Get out there and live a little.
Maybe I could. But first, I need to be back to normal.
Do I think Sonic will be in the next Smash Brothers? I don't know.
Back to normal.
Sega's being really weird lately. They're very... I don't know. They seem... I've mentioned this on other streams. They're like Starscream. They're like Nintendo is Megatron, and Sega essentially is like their slave. They're like butt slave. And they're very not happy about it for some reason, even though it's good money.
Peace. Perhaps.
Ian Flynn writing his Knuckles fanfiction. They should have had Ken Penders write this whole section of the game.
They are doomed.
Let's use the auto combo because we can't have the player input now in 2020. Games have to start and then a bit later end with no friction in between. Yeah, I turned off the auto combo. I usually don't bother because I forget, but I'm like, no, I want to actually, like, use... The combat in this is fairly decent for Sonic Team's first attempt at a real combat system since Sonic Unleashed. And I don't know why they would just put in a don't engage with the gameplay at all option. Oh, there's a portal over there, and I don't think I went into it. Ken would do better. It would be funny. Throw in reference to all of Ken's OCs. I like Ken Penders. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, yeah, his lawsuit kind of fucked everything up, but... You know, he just threw, like, weirdo, fucking stupid bullshit ideas in there. And that's great. That's the best way... That's the best possible way to write stuff. I need one more key. Fuck me. Oh no, I got 3 of the keys from this one. I've been in this one. I have a gear though. Where's a portal that I haven't been in? Hey, look, we can talk to Knuckles about stuff.
It's not fair. How come you get to jump in and out of cyberspace and I'm stuck halfway?
Oh, beats me. It sounds like we all experience the dimension differently.
Yeah, I didn't see any way out. Your trips sound less complicated.
Well, whatever. The spooky Skyboy says I just have to trash the Titans to get you guys back to normal. So we have a plan.
Oh yeah? Why isn't it talking to the rest of us then?
They're calling this the most interactive game since Wolverine. I mean, you do get to interact with, like, lots of, like, springs and grind rails and such. I just wish there was more purpose to it besides collectibles that you don't even need, like, a tiny fraction of to beat the game. What if I go this way? What if I go the opposite way of where all these boost pads are going? I think the worst part of the combat is the camera, and not like the camera in this isn't particularly bad, but the lock-on mechanic specifically doesn't hold for some. You'll lock onto an enemy and then it will just unlock from the enemy for no reason. That's where it gets a little iffy. Pressing the homing attack button, my favorite. Do you think it was better or worse that they added like the little indicator that tells you that you're locked onto an enemy for a homing attack? Sometimes I miss when it like there was that possibility of failure. I've never heard the English voices for this game, so it sounds so weird. I only play my games in English unless it's a Musou game or a Yakuza game. That's another. The 5 minutes I saw Kieran play Shadow the Hedgehog, he played it in Japanese. How are you playing without the dulcet tones of Jason Griffith? What's left? There's one more over there, right? Oh, please let that be all of them. Please let that be all of them, and then I can just teleport around. Hey, there's another Strider. We could go kill it. Might need to explain possibility of failure to any new-gen Sonic fans in the chat. Well, I assume anyone in this chat has watched all the Sonic Sunday streams anyways. They know what's up. They've seen me fuck up a homing attack and just die. There it is. How do I get over there? Get a load of this guy not wanting to hear yelling. I was so happy they got no. I'm never gonna play that fucking gay ass Marvel fighting game, but just the fact they got Nolan North back is so great. I fucking love Nolan North. He's such a cool guy. Everyone who shit on him back in the day is a hater. They're a fake gamer. We love Nolan North here. He's one of the greatest voice actors of all time. They need to take the lock-on out if you miss skill issue. Yeah, you kind of should just have to get a feel for how far away you are from enemies and whether or not you're positioned in the right way for the homing attack to work. That's how game mechanics work. I understand why they put in the little lock-on thing, but it just makes it too easy. Alright, let's fight the Strider, I guess. I fucking hate fighting these dudes. Even with our stats boosted, they're a pain in the ass. I'm waiting for him to shoot another lightning bolt at me. Oh, so close. Careful, Sonic fans on Twitter have massive discourse about having to actually jump on enemies. I mean, even going back to like 2008, people were complaining about like, oh, well, Sonic's all about speed. You shouldn't ever have to do platforming in your platformer game. If I lose in any capacity, then the game is not good. Game journalists have always been DSP maxing. It's always been their way. You can't, like, jump over stuff on the rails in this. It's weird. Oh, fuck me. Well, we're not fighting him again. Homing reticle also means you're no longer able to homing attack anything that's behind the camera when you could. That's really smart. I never thought of that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this game actually, I'm not fucking fighting you, Strider. I'm not wasting my time again. This game has an aiming reticle like a shooter. I have it turned off because, like, I'm not fucking retarded, but that's such a bizarre addition to a Sonic game is an aiming reticle. What do we need? We need 2 gears? Fuck me! That really grinds my gears. Oops. What's all this? Oh, this must be for one of, like, the big Coco. I do like these platforming challenges for these guys, because they're usually a lot more involved than just, like, the stuff for getting the memory tokens. Oh no, why'd the camera flip around like that? I'm gonna try it again. Oh hey, look, we could talk to Knuckles. Let's do it.
I know they're completely different islands, but some of these ruins are making me think of the ones back on Angel Island.
They really should just get Dan Green back, because, like, Dave Mitchell and Travis Willingham just did a Dan Green impression. I don't know why they just don't direct them to do their own voices.
Although, the spiritual spaces and military structures do share some similarities.
Sonic fans seem to think these games are JRPG story games instead of Time Attack arcade games, and Sonic Team's decisions really haven't helped with that. It's true. They spend more time doing stupid gay radio dramas than they do working on games. Yuji Naka would be ashamed. Bring him back. I love Yuji Naka. He's a genius. I don't care if he's a huge asshole. He makes really good games, and he knows what he's fucking doing. There we go. Sonic would agree with me. Everything I like, he likes. Why is the Strider so big, though? What purpose does the Strider serve? Why would the Ancients make something like that? Are they retarded? Didn't Yuji Naka make Balan Wonderworld? Yeah, which is awesome. And we will be... That's part of the Sonic Sunday festivities in the future, okay? We're doing Sonic adjacent Sunday as well, which will include Knights, Rodea the Sky Soldier, and Balan Wonderworld. And a copy of Ivy the Kiwi if I can get it for a reasonable price. Because it's... For some reason that game is really expensive, even though it's like... an incredibly just okay puzzle platformer. I don't know why it's so expensive. Maybe we'll stream Let's Tap, you know? Yuji Naka's masterpiece. That would be really fun to see on stream, because then you're just hearing me bashing my desk repeatedly. The grand finale of Sonic Sunday will be it will be. If we run out of Sonic games and, like, side content and spin-offs, if we ever manage to run out of stuff that I'm not feeling like playing this Sonic game today, blah, 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 like, yeah, maybe it's gonna be like the last hurrah of Sonic Sunday. We'll be fucking Balan Wonderworld. Cool. Also, I would just like to play Rodea the Sky Soldier again. That game was fucking awesome. The Wii version, that's one of the most bizarre releases I've ever seen. So the publisher, which I think is NIS, they decided partway through development, fuck you, Yuji Naka, we're making our own version for the Wii U, but we're going to release your version and put it in the box for free. And the version that NIS made themselves was fucking terrible. And also, I don't know what Yuji Naka's deal is with, like, he made Sonic, and then every single other game he made was about, like, some guy flying around. It's like, oh, it's from the guy who made Sonic the Hedgehog. What's it about? It's like, you know, some guy with weird head flying around, you know. We can make it. We can make it. Freedom Planet, that's true. Yes, Freedom Planet will come around. Is that everything? Please let it be everything. I bet it's not. No, I'm pretty sure there's one to the east, too. They ever bring back those little guys from Sonic Adventure that you can breed? The Chows? I mean, they show up from time to time, but they don't do anything mechanically. When you beat every Sonic game, you tune out automatically. It just well, that's unfortunately for me. I'll never get my hands on a copy of Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car, so I think I'm safe. Let's increase speed, I guess. Why not? I've sped you up. No such thing as too fast, right? You had it on Dreamcast. I don't know what happened to my Dreamcast. I think I got rid of all my Dreamcast shit because I just like lost interest in collecting games for a while, and I was like hard up for cash, so fuck it. I need to collect keys from portals. Well, where is there a portal that I can do that's not too many gears for me? This one is, it only requires one, so let's do that. Let's teleport to this old fuck. I watched Games Done Quick the other day because they were doing Sonic Schoolhouse, and the player was LARPing as a female school teacher, talking to the other panelists as students. Yeah. Why are you watching Games Done Quick in 2026? Yes, we leveled up a teeny tiny bit. I've never seen a Dreamcast game, and I've seen Saturn games. Yeah, Dreamcast is... Well, I mean, because most people who have a Dreamcast don't fucking buy the games. They just illegally download them because they work perfectly fine. When I had a Dreamcast, most of my... I played entirely through Sonic Shuffle on a bootleg version. Which, by the way, don't play Sonic Shuffle. Just don't do it. A, you're never gonna find someone who's like, oh, you have a Sega Dreamcast Mario Party ripoff? I'm so down to play that. And on top of that, it's bullshit. It's one of the most unfair, unfun party games ever made. Sonic Shuffle 2... I mean, Sonic Shuffle 2 exists. It's called Sonic and the Secret Rings. They added a whole... There's an entire minigame component to Sonic and the Secret Rings that we didn't even touch on in the stream. We'll have to do it at some point. Imagine a Sonic Shuffle... Look, man. It's Hudson Soft's own fault. They were lazy as fuck. Oh, I remember this level. This one's not fun. Well, I mean, it's a side-scrolling one, so that's kind of a dead giveaway, isn't it? I love Egg Robos. They need to bring them back for real in canon. They're like one of the best Sonic enemy designs ever, and we just like they just don't use them anymore. We got the egg pawns for like a decade, they were cute in Sonic Heroes, but it's old now. No more egg pawns. No more whatever the fuck those weirdo things were in Sonic Forces. I do kind of like the egg fighters though. Has Jakks Pacific done a figure of those weird like white and black robots Eggman had in Sonic 06? I love those fucking things. I love recycled assets. There's one thing I love more than playing Sonic games, it's looking at recycled assets from Sonic games. For a moment I thought you were playing Generations. It somehow clicked. Nope. No, sir. That's just the Sonic Frontiers. It's just a lot of recycled Hedgehog engine I found out that there's a JRPG series that Sega did that is made with the Hedgehog engine, and that's so fucking weird. Let me hold on. I have it saved. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I have it in a list somewhere. Yeah, Sakura Wars. They use the Sonic engine for this fucking JRPG game. Sega makes a Civ clone. I'd play it. We need a follow-up to Sonic Chronicles. It doesn't need to be, you know, a follow-up to the story. It just needs to be another turn-based Sonic RPG. I would absolutely fucking love that. Get the Atlas guys on it in between making their gay-ass Persona games. Yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon had a reference to Sakura Wars, and I'd never heard of it before. Well, maybe Yakuza Like a Dragon should be made with the Hedgehog engine instead of that dog shit Dragon engine that they have. No? Alright, we need more keys, so let's just go back in. This whole game is just Generations at Force. It's true. But you know, I like Sonic's character model. Sega loves. I mean, I'm down with proprietary engines. More companies that need to have them, because this, like, the Unreal Engine apocalypse is fucking terrible. I'm gonna go for the S rank time. Fuck getting the red rings for now. Oh, I went too fast, so I have to wait for this platform to slowly come down. I went too fast in my Sonic game. It happens from time to time. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. No! Oh, wait, no, I saved it. Okay. Good classic Sonic team design. You can't die. Locking in. I wonder just how hard they're hurting after canceling Hyenas. I like what the guys who made the Sonic RPG 10 did. The real-time gauge is a pretty good way to integrate the concept of speed into turn-based combat. I have no idea. I mean, if I had the time, I'd be more involved with, like, checking out fan projects, but I just don't have the time. That Triple Trouble remake was great. Sega should have just given that guy a carte blanche to do whatever he wants. I should have fucking jumped up there. I bet that's where that thing is. Let's retry. Unreal is supposed to be Baby's first engine. The problem is, the experienced devs just made it indie slop these days, or have to babysit people who shouldn't be there. Yeah, I mean, I've played games on Unreal Engine, and it looks good. It's just... I don't know. It's supposed... I don't know anything about making video games. I'm not a professional, but... You know, given that it has a lot of seemingly technical issues, there should be some other industry standard. id Software makes a fucking new game. Every time id Software makes a new game, they're like, we need to make an entirely new engine for no reason. It's idiotic. It's a complete waste of resources. They should be refining the engine they have. I gotta wait for this platform to very slowly return. I'm a baby game developer and I am using Unreal, can confirm. Well, you will be playing an Unreal Engine game later today, Zorik. I know you're streaming Silent Hill F. Which, you know, looks pretty good. Most Unreal Engine games look pretty good. But you need, like, a fucking jet engine to run it. Because, like, I played through Chronos: The New Dawn on the Switch 2. It was a good-looking game, but it was Unreal 5, and it was only 30 FPS, which is like, okay, I expected that. That's fine. But it was a kind of choppy 30 FPS. It wasn't a perfect 30 FPS. Whereas, oh, there it is. There we go. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is Unreal 4. Looks great, and the 30 FPS is super smooth. Claire Obscure used it as well. Yeah, I mean, Unreal is cheap, so I'm not... The fact that Halo was on Unreal is fucking hilarious. That's embarrassing for Halo Studios. There we go. Murder of Sonic... Yeah, eventually. If I can be bothered to download it. In a perfect world, Konami would actually use the Fox engine for something other than Pro Evolution Soccer. Yeah, I mean, was it dumb of EA to mandate BioWare to use Frostbite for Mass Effect? Yes, because the engine wasn't built for that. But, I don't know, if you have an engine that can perform certain tasks really well, why are you, like, contracting out a different engine? Are you stupid? Unreal Halo is because... Yeah, I know it's because of heavy outsourcing. You think the people at Halo Studios know how to actually make a game? Alright, we can get the Emerald. Spin Dash Slop. There's no Spin Dash in this, Karen. You have no idea what you're talking about, obviously. Typical. As Gaiden already stated, that the Spin Dash isn't unlockable if you do a bunch of annoying time trial bullshit that you don't have to do at any point to beat the game. And I don't think it would benefit you to do it anyway. I'm not sure what was more funny, 343 announcing they were switching to Unreal or publicly rebranding as Halo Studios, as if that fucking means anything. Yeah, it's like, okay, you changed your name, so what? Like, we know it's you. Oh, right, I failed at this like 10 times. I failed at it again. Off we go. We can do it, we can land on the island, yes! I just want my gosh darn emerald, which is all the way over yonder. Gaiden, Resident Evil Gaiden? No. Ninja Gaiden. Razor's Edge. Featuring Yaiba Kamikaze. Silent Hill F by Ryukishi07. Is that real? Why does he, like... Why did he just put his real name? This is, like, stupid pen name, like, it looked ridiculous in the credits. I don't know why people hate that game so much. It's annoying. It annoys me. I don't know what people want out of video games. Nobody wants to have fun anymore. I know I activated this last time, but let's see if the game remembers that I did. Haha, it does. So we don't gotta go through the whole platforming segment again. I just didn't have enough keys last time to actually get the fucking emerald. Give me that. I want that. Give me some free XP. People love to complain. They love to... They're such negative Nancys all the time. I'm a positive Polly. I love video games. I'm not gonna buy a game if I don't think I'm gonna like it. Findom. Well, speaking of Findom, if anyone wants to be my pay pig, if anyone wants to be my pay pig, we do have a goal. It's really more for your guys' benefit than mine, because I really would rather not. If we hit $100, we are going to play Lost Planet 3, which, if you don't know, is from the developers of Legendary and Turning Point Fall of Liberty. I don't care. I loved the first 2 Lost Planet games, and then Capcom took a hit of some really crazy weed or something and was like, give it to the guys who made Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. I forgot there was a third one? Oh, how could you forget? They should have called it Red Faction Armageddon 2. I really like supporting those devs who made Turning Point. Well, they're kind of the worst game developer ever. I just don't. They're bad. They couldn't. It's crazy. It's crazy they got the amount of work that they did. Where the fuck are we going? Where is this? Where is it telling us to go? I'm like scrunching up my nose like a buffoon. Oh, we're collecting Knuckles memory tokens. Well, let's make a lap around here. See if we can get to this thing and get fast travel. Homecoming streams have been based. I'm excited to see more faces in that game. We're definitely finishing it. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw the community post. I'm streaming it on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Like I said earlier, we're down to the wire on the wedding, so it's like, my fiance has like work stuff that night, so I'm gonna just do it then because we're gonna probably do more wedding stuff on Tuesday night. But we're almost out of the woods. We're almost done. And I can say from experience that if you ever get married, don't spend the money on a big wedding. Because it is so stressful. It is so all-encompassing in every aspect of your everyday life that it's just like, I don't know. We'll see when the day comes if it was worth it. Ooh, what's down here? This looks fun. Whee! Oh, this must be one of the extra DLC ones. This, the open world layout is actually exactly what Sonic Team wants. They want just like a big empty map that they can copy paste assets into all over the place. So they never have to make a new asset ever again. This is what Takashi Iizuka has been working towards his entire career. Oh no! Woo! Have to have a big wedding, otherwise Nona will be upset. Look, I'm the only one with any living grandparents, and it's just one. It's just my grandfather. Although, to be fair, I think I'm the only one of his grandkids who's gotten married. Actually, no, my cousin got married, and then he didn't invite me to his wedding. Even though I invited him to mine first. I see how it is. I actually don't care. I haven't seen him in like a decade. Iizuka having to present this like he's proud of it. He was proud of it. He's like, we bought 4 island assets from Unity. And then we just copy and pasted platforms and grind rails everywhere. Congratulations, team. 5 million copies sold. Everyone gets soap shoes, except for people who play the game on the Switch one, because it didn't. I didn't have it when I started the game up today. Like a spin dash if you do all of those or something. Yeah, it's not worth it though. All right, let's see. Let's figure out this puzzle. I'll never figure this out. I'm too smooth-brained for this. If only there was yellow paint dictating what to do. Robotnik hijacked the notification and made sure you didn't get one. His evil knows no bounds. His feminism knows no bounds. Is there one more? No, that's it. Okay, just one of the side of one of the islands was a little clipped off. I was like, is that... Did I miss something? If only this was Sonic 4 Episode 1's fire puzzle I could figure. I'm still working on the crash out video. I have to compile all of the individual parts where I got pissed off. But it's definitely Biolizard, Egg Wyvern, probably the torch puzzle. I don't know if I crashed out with Alph Layla Walayla. I was just like tired because it was 1,000 degrees. So, and I was doing this stupid motion control shit. So of course it's like 100 degrees in here. And I'm like shaking the controller up and down so Sonic charges his fucking super meter and just like dying from the heat. I'm pretty sure I took my shirt off partway through the stream, and obviously you guys couldn't see me, but I was soaked in sweat by the end of that one. Hey guys, you like Planet Wisp? Sonic Colors was a good crash out moment without how dragged out it was. This is Xenoblade X. John, have you ever played... This is a good... Since you like Xenoblade X, you should look into the game Demon Ex Machina Titanic Scion. It's basically the exact same gameplay structure as Xenoblade X, except it's action-based combat with, like, Armored Core level character customization. But it's like a big open world you explore and you fly around in, and you do missions and you find stuff in the world. Arid Sands Day, very nice. You don't know how you manage it. It's alright, man. That's why I'm doing that's why I want to do highlight videos, because no one ever goes back and watches a stream. I think Frochi does. I'll do it if it's like a game that I'm interested in and it's someone that I like. Kieran's been streaming Dark Souls 2, which is like, I know he loves it, but it's not for me. If I can't catch him live, I usually don't go back and watch the VODs. I need a gear. I need extreme gear. I want to play more Sonic Riders. That's what I want to do. Watch the Homecoming streams I missed. I thought those were pretty good streams. I just had a good flow. We're almost done with it though. Hold on, what? Let me see. Just jump again, idiot. It will definitely work this time. Remember the trailer for that game? Is it that close to X? It just, when I was playing it, it reminded me a lot of Xenoblade X, because it's like it's an anime game where you make a custom character who never speaks and you fly around this open alien world. And there's a story to it. There's some RPG elements to it, but it's more like an open world action game. But I liked it. I gotta collect Knuckles' fucking memory tokens. Why do I gotta collect his memory tokens? I don't want to fucking do that. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go fishing. Let's go fishing. Let's boost our stats some more so we can get more gears more faster. We have 1,000,000 billion fishing tokens. Funny whenever you're enjoying Homecoming and the negative Nancy's can't understand its peak. I know. I'm having a great time with it. I'll say of the Silent Hill games I've played, it is the worst one. But that's like, I don't know, that's like being the least delicious, flavor of cheese. It's like, it's still cheese. Everyone loves cheese. Cheese is awesome. You got a physical copy of Zero Gravity some time ago, but haven't got it. I love, after streaming it, I was like, you know what? Actually, this game is fucking awesome. I think my problem with that game when I was younger is I insisted on playing it with the motion controls, which just don't do that. And put a GameCube controller in, because it plays like a dream with the GameCube controller. I haven't played 4. Well, I'm not going to play 4 anytime soon because I have to download it on PC. I was going to get it on PS3 on my Japanese account, but I'm not giving Sony the money. I got 2 tokens. Collecting Knuckles PTSD tokens so he can remember being the last kid. Look, it's like Resident Evil 6. This is the first game after, you know, Knuckles got like 1,000 people killed, so he has amnesia. Best FS? What does FS mean? Well, I'll probably run a poll on what to stream after Homecoming. FromSoft. No, the best FromSoft game is Armored Core Nexus, and Purple backed me up on this. I also have a copy of Enchanted Arms in my backlog that I've never played. I would like to. That's FromSoft's Final Fantasy ripoff. They only made 1. Knuckles gonna have one of those huge Boy Scout marriage band sessions. You know that meme of the guy like taking off his jacket and he's got like 1,000,000 medals on? It's that with Knuckles. That's Sonic Frontiers. He's got 1,000,000 war medals on, and all it took was him getting thousands of people killed and completely failing the mission he was doing. Best FromSoft game is 3D Game Heroes. Why don't I get Silent Hill 4 on PC? Because it's not that I don't think my PC can run it. It's the running the game and streaming might be a bit much for my laptop. You haven't had a what? All right, I gotta dig the PS2 out of the fucking closet now so we can stream Armored Core Nexus because I love that game and the soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks ever. I don't know why FromSoft doesn't just re-release shit. They have like a huge fan base now. They could just make easy money re-releasing stuff. What's going on in Miyazaki's like insane like H.P. Lovecraft brain where he's like, no, I don't want to make a. I bet they throw out the fucking source code. I bet that's it because Japanese game devs love. There's nothing they love more than throwing out the source code. These fish assets were very necessary. They were. Look at the quality of that tuna model. It looks better than Big. I will get it, all right? But I'm not going to stream it until you play Shadow the Hedgehog. I'll play it off on my own time. Offline. You know what's funny? I used to see 3D Game Hero in the stores all the time. There's so many games that I would see in stores all the time. Like, I'll get that one day. And then I didn't get it, and now it's like $200. And it sucks. I see Kieran loves Shadow the Hedgehog. He's Shadow the Hedgehog's top soldier. Well, next to me. I want to get 100 tokens, and then we'll get the F out of here. Pirate that shit? No, Preston, it's not Lost Planet 3. We're only at $7 out of the $100 goal for Lost Planet 3. Because the goals are A, I have to buy a copy of the game, B, I have to play a Spark Unlimited game, and I would rather die than play another Spark Unlimited game. Come on, Fish. Charity stream idea. Trapped in your room doing all 326 possible. Look, man, I'd be down to do that. That's just like, you know, how many people are going to tune in to watch me play Shadow the Hedgehog 326 times? But Shadow Sunday is coming. Just wait. Once Sonic Frontiers is over, it's Shadow Sunday. We're doing Shadow the Hedgehog, then Shadow Generations. Yeah, fuck, I can't remember his username off the top of my head, but yes, there was someone in chat who wanted, I told them I'd give him a copy of, this is for Silent Hill 4, not Slot Planet 3. Well, it's going to Lost Planet 3, so Where's my notes? Hold on. Don't want to write on that. Here it is. Here's my little notepad. That brings us to $12 out of 100. I'll give you a heart, Kieran. Give you a heart. My mouse wants to work because I have a shitty Bluetooth mouse I bought on Amazon for $5 and it takes a second to start up. Yeah, there's so many different, like, you know, there's so many ways that Shadow's story can unfold. You can't, I mean, I'm still gonna buy it. I want to play Silent Hill 4. I've always wanted to play Silent Hill 4. I played a demo of it on my friend's PS2 back in the day because it was on a demo disc and I thought it was so cool, even though it was obviously way too scary for me at the time. I got a giant isopod. What if Sonic just ate it? He just like took it, ate it raw, alive. He is a hedgehog. He eats bugs.
I'll let you borrow a rod.
All right, let's trade some tokens. I know we need Knuckles memory tokens, but I really just want to get more stats, so let's do that. We're just going to go back and forth, so it's even Steven. When did I get 25 Cocoa? Let's get an egg memo, too.
Would you like to try?
Let's check out the egg memo we got.
Some gun military craft doing in here. Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be manned. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more.
Those aren't gun military craft. They don't have a gun logo on them. They're full of shit.
Would you like to try?
Let's try the barbecue spit. It's such a stupid addition. Cook the meat to perfect doneness to get tokens from Big. Pay close attention to the music and the meat's color to cook it perfectly. The number of tokens received will change depending on the doneness. Well, some people prefer it this way. Well, maybe Sonic likes it that way with like ketchup on it, like Donald Trump.
Would you like to try?
All right, let's get out of here. We will not explain this ever. No, the gun crafts, the ancients created gun. I don't know if you guys know this, but the what is it? The governed something United Nations, some bullshit. Guardians of something nations. The ancients created that. Ian Flynn confirmed. We live in Aog, ancient occupied government. These logs are IDW coded. Oh, just wait. Just you wait. We'll get them all. We're not finishing the game without getting all the logs. Where is this platforming section? I want to get that big Coco. Where is he? It says he's this way. Oh, he's really high in the sky. Well, then I guess we're not going over there. Are the ancients the tiny hat people? Yeah, but they've depicted themselves as really tall and shadly. Oh, here we go. Let's do some platforming. I'm locked in because these the big Coco challenges can be a little actually challenging. It's the Kang, king of the sector. Sonic the Hedgehog, a true patriot, a hero. He saved America from the Ark space station. He's a very short fellow, but very handsome. And some people are saying he may be the fastest thing alive. Look, this is the ninja. Do we have the one with Caliburn? No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, the sword from Sonic and the Black Knight makes a cameo in this game. He doesn't speak. He just appears on one of the Coco's backs. Nice, nice. I believe it's explained that the network absorbs your memories and uses them against you. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. I don't know what the defense stat does. It always seems like you lose the same amount of rings no matter what. We still have to get Knuckles memory tokens because that stupid fucker can't remember nothing. Where can I fast travel to? Let's go over here. Oh yeah, Stranger of Paradise. Yeah, all the levels are based on Final Fantasy levels. I was really... I'm trying to remember what the Final Fantasy 13 level was. Oh, it's the Sunlith Waterscape, which is kind of boring.
Okay, your flying nightmare is a step up from the giant. Very mobile. It's going to end the same way.
How are you able to utilize the Chaos Emeralds? I must reassess the battle parameters. I cannot afford to have you win again.
Well, you know.
Giving Sage a... Yeah.
Let me save my friends in peace.
For some reason, she needs Knuckles medals to function.
We'll do it your way.
Got a dip, I have stuff to do. Before... Yeah, Zorik is playing Silent Hill F at 4:30. That's about an hour from now. And I'm going to try to dip before that, because I don't want to step on my boy's toes. And you should all watch him play Silent Hill F, because it's one of the best horror games ever made, and it's so good, no matter what dipshits on Twitter will tell you. Why are my taxes going to missile defenses for an amusement park in Egg Crane? Right, we gotta get some tokens. Collect some tokens. Let's see if we can just cheat our way over here. We did it! Who needs to play by the game's rules when I can just jump right into the middle of the loop-de-loop? What if they did a Souls-like Sonic game? Wouldn't that be epic? That would be awesome sauce. But the soles would be like the soles of Sonic's shoes, you know what I mean? It's kind of a double entendre. It's like, it's a little joke. It's a play on words. Why does an amusement park need a laser cannon? Because you fire people out of the laser cannon and obliterate them into a million pieces. You atomize your customer base. Oh no, I'm falling into the pit. Oh, well, I got a token. It was all worth it. We need to collect memory tokens before we're allowed to do the color-coded, like, shape store minigame for Knuckles, because he can't figure things out at the shape store. There we go. Find Knuckles. Well, he's over here, but we need to find him somewhere else. But let's talk to him anyway. Biggest jobber, Silver or Knuckles? Silver, easily. He just shows up for no reason these days and doesn't do anything.
Miserable. Like a living nightmare.
What's up, Evan?
Alone I've ever felt. And at the same time,
It's miserable. Living nightmare.
visions and emotions. Like I said, nightmare.
Yeesh. These visions.
I was living in a high-trust society that was mostly racially homogenous. It was a nightmare.
These ruins sync up to when your ancestors were wiped out?
I don't think so. But if you're right, and that prison was bringing back those memories, that's cruel. If I find out who designed it, they're gonna pay.
Yeah, we got some Sonic Adventure music. I love Sonic Adventure's soundtrack. It's one of the best soundtracks in the series. Oh, that's right. It's the fucking 3DS remix. You know, I have to... Does anyone... I have to get... What is that? What is that software? Like DaVinci? I have to get a new video editor because CapCut started implementing watermarks on any free accounts, and I was like, fuck that. I signed up for a free trial just so I could put out my latest video, and then I immediately canceled it and deleted it from my computer. If Sonic Adventure is a good OST because a lot of it is remixes of 3D Blast. True. So true. I mean, there is a remix, there's one 3D Blast remix in Adventure 2. In, Cosmic Wall is a remix of
Something similar happened on the
whatever the lava, Volcano Valley.
Just call it a little divine.
DaVinci is free and the best editor. Alright.
If I can solve the lock's code, it should open the way to that flying titan.
Stop using Adobe because it's worse than DaVinci and costs money.
Chaos Emerald, aren't you? Oh, that thing will tear you to shreds.
The last titan was holding the final emerald. I'm willing to bet. it's
Oh,
the
are we up to the
sealed
Titan? Awesome.
First
I'm
up,
glad we could
I
finish
need
Ares Island before
let me
finishing the stream because Ares Island
Stones and
sucks.
quartz seem to have corresponding colors.
Use DaVinci? I mean, CapCut was like okay. It was a little too simple. I grew up using Sony Vegas. Oh my gosh, guys, how am I gonna figure this shit out? This is a little confusing for me. I don't know if I can handle this. A puzzle of this complexity, really. I have to grab with arm. Oh, it's I forgot how weird it is to like line it up. Cause it uses the fucking global illumination shadows instead of showing you where it's gonna go. There you go. What the fuck? There you go. Did this soundtrack just get bad? No, it's Sonic Adventure music. The crane minigame from Ratchet and Clank 2? No, that's a little bit more complicated than this. Oh, sorry, I was one pixel off. My mistake. Oh, well, we immediately went to the Sonic Lost World soundtrack. Sorry. The good music is over. Nope. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. What the? What the? Fist pump, please. I don't think I have that unlocked. I think it is in the game though. We do have to stream Sonic Mania at some point. We actually haven't done that. Huh? What? Why do they have to do the T-Lopes remix of this song? Why couldn't it just be the original fucking version of the music? JonTron top 10 list ass music. That guy, like, I hate when a YouTuber, especially like people who do lolcow content, they have like rando video game music in the background. It's like, you know, it's still copyrighted music, right? Like, you're not getting away with something by using video game music. It's just the publisher doesn't give a fuck right now. They will eventually. Like, all my videos, when I have background music, it's usually music from the game.
Huh. You did it. Nice work.
That post about how lolcow is true crime for boys, I've been saying that for years, by the way. They just stole that from me.
Huh. We've faced worse. Here we go. Try to keep up.
Yeah, Knuckles,
My line.
I'm sure we won't be able to keep up with you. Try to keep up. Wasn't that the tagline for one of the Riders games, I think? What the fuck is this, Knuckles? It's Dave Mitchell trying desperately to sound like Dan Green. This cast don't even sound like real voice actors. I mean, Roger Smith has been Sonic for a decade now. It's just, he's like, do a different voice this one time. Alright, we gotta fight this dude now. It's almost like all these ancient ruins were built specifically for this one hedgehog. Sonic is not yet ready to defeat Wyvern. To turn into Super Sonic, to take down Wyvern, get to higher ground, and reach it using a homing attack. Thanks, why would I need to figure it out? Will I go to Mass with you? Sure. But then you have to come to Clifton, New Jersey with me. Just to see Clifton, New Jersey. I mean, I'm not opposed to the world seemingly being built around Sonic running fast. I mean, that's the premise of the franchise at this point. Okay, I gotta do a homing attack on this guy. You have to jump? No, it just appears. This is just like the undead Titan from Castlevania Lords of Shadow. This is exactly like it, actually. I forget the name of it, though. It's a giant, like... Oh, it's called the Draco Lich. Sonic constantly losing the emeralds doesn't feel good. I mean, at least the emeralds are there, unlike Sonic Forces, where they're just like, how do we beat Infinite? There's just no way, there's no power in the universe that could stop him. There's nothing. There's nothing in the world of Sonic that could theoretically combat the Phantom Ruby. Anyway, one game later. What's the Phantom Ruby? We don't know what that is. That's gone. Continuity? Who needs that? Hey, anyway, Tangle exists, am I right? Almost there, I think. One of these days. There we go. And we have full rings, thankfully. This would suck without it. Our good buddy Trip, who we have always known. This shit would give you motion sickness? My brother wouldn't play Mario Galaxy because it gave him motion sickness. Yeah, we know. We've done this before. Alright, let's kick this fucker's ass. The hold parry, yeah, you just parry everything he does and he's pretty easy. He's got the best theme song, but he's incredibly simple. You like the My Chemical Romance? It's much better than My Chemical Romance, okay? Best song of the game, it's not close. I mean, it's a very good soundtrack overall, so being the best song in the game is impressive. Because all the boss themes are pretty good. All the minigame themes are pretty good. The cyberspace stages have good music. It's only the island music that kind of is a bummer. You saw Kellen Quinn live in 2016. If I met him, I'd have him sign my copy of the game. We need a 2-second black load screen for every animation. We're a small indie company. Oh, don't worry, he's got his giant pimples. Just like Giganto. They do nothing, but he does that now. Oh my god, I have to counter him twice? That's impossible! And now that I've countered him, he flops around helplessly, spewing digital pus out of his pimples. To be fair to this Gaiden, I am playing the Switch version, so maybe it's faster on the PS5 version. I don't recall. Like, they didn't put any of these songs on when you're running around the islands. You can't listen to this shit. You can listen Ares Island, 5th movement. More like 5th bowel movement, am I right? Has Sonic ever featured Smash Mouth? No. At the time that Smash Mouth was relevant to the world, they were getting aging hair metal singers. So you had Ted Poley from Danger Danger and Johnny Gioeli from Hardline. And then they didn't seem to know what to do for a while, and then they leaned into, like, aging mainstream punk and emo artists. QuickTime event so good, we should do it again. Gulp. Where'd all the missiles go? Shadow got fucking Power Man 5000. Yeah, Power Man 5000, Julian K, and a bunch of other bands nobody's ever fucking heard of. He's had the Shadow the Hedgehog has one of the best soundtracks in a video game ever.
Not bad. Things would have been over faster if I'd been Super Knuckles. You did all right.
Yeah.
Whoa, we acknowledge that Super Knuckles exists, even though he didn't even show up in Sonic Heroes.
I've got one more Titan bot to go. Hopefully I'll find Tails too. I'm worried about him.
Metal Madness was just like, or Metal Overload was just Super Sonic and friends. What was he offering, a fist bump? Oh, S.A. Oliver, I didn't realize that was you. Did you close your Twitter account? Like, I thought I was looking up your posts about your book, and I was just like, it seemed to be gone. All right, look at that. We conquered Ares Island, even though like our completion rate is pretty low, honestly. You left X a long time ago. Okay, yeah, I noticed you just vanished from the ether. Just Instagram. Still so weird Super Knuckles didn't exist in the game that brought back Chaotix of all cast members. Well, there's no Super Knuckles in Knuckles Chaotix anyway, because I guess the Chaos Rings don't let you turn Super. Best Sonic Girl, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, really. If you're doing a fuck, marry, kill, it's in order. Rouge, Amy, Cream. Still can't access Twitter at all. What did you do? Oh, sorry, Sonic's got a boo-boo now. For the entirety of exploring Chaos Island, Sonic holds his head like this. Alright, we can actually turn the radio off. Because I want to actually hear the default music now, because Chaos Island has actually good music. How do I turn it off? Default, please. Blaze is best girl. I know you're a Blaze head, but I'm talking about, like, characters who exist in Sonic's universe without a bunch of narrative nonsense. I'm surprised that for the Sonic Forces level in Shadow Generations, they didn't say, oh, well, it's cyberspace, so that they could recycle Green Hill again. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, Shape Store puzzle. We can do this. Silver's a hedgehog, although I think he was originally going to be like a mink or something, and he was going to be orange. The Soul Dimension isn't real. Blaze just blinks into existence sometimes when she feels like it. I get hit with a QR code biometrics verification, which I will not do. I mean, Twitter already has my fucking driver's license, so if it happens to me, I'm just gonna do it, I guess. If the Twitter Jannies wanted to dox me, they could. But I don't think that would look good on Elon Musk. What is this? Oh, this is a parry one? Oh, this is gonna be really hard. I don't know if I can handle this. Sonic's iconic parry that he's always used. Later, Alpha Marigi. Thanks for coming in. Got some new shapes from the Shape Store revealed a map when I put them together. I'm sure that's the plot of a movie somewhere. Or that's the plot of Hellraiser. Did I just lobotomize the combat? The combat's fine. It's the best combat a Sonic game has had since Sonic Unleashed. I mean, that's not saying much, but because prior to that, the only really combat-heavy Sonic games were Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes. Shadow doesn't count because it's shooting, and Sonic Heroes combat fucking sucks. Yeah, we got that. I gotta search for friends. It's Tails. Tails is on this island. Surprise! Oh no, I lost my rings that I can easily get just by doing a side loop. I'm trying to do the quick, what do you call it? The quick side loop, and Sonic's not doing it. Oh, he killed me! Combat has pressed the stomp. I never use the stomp. Dodge tutorial on... Yeah, they gotta tell me how to dodge, alright? I never forget. Matt Walsh, Mary Lee Walsh, okay? Christian Weston Chandler's arch enemy, who also he drew porn of for some reason. Even though she was like an elderly woman. Let's try this again. I'm fighting the ninja. It just does more damage per second. Alright, let's try it. Stomp clap. Do you think there'll be a Sonic game where they use aging millennial stomp clap artists? Like, is Pompeii gonna do a song for a Sonic game? Not Pompeii, what's his name? Bastille. Pompeii's the name of the song. That one song he did, and then he did other songs, they all sound exactly like that. Oh my god, Tails. Tails, you're trapped in the digital dimension, not the one from Sonic Riders, though a different one. That's my impression of Sonic's voice in this game.
tight, little bro. I won't make you wait much longer.
I have to collect his memory tokens, and I need 15. Yes, we know. We know. We are well aware of how cyberspace works at this point. Where's Shadow in all this? Why isn't he in cyberspace? I'm hoping we get the new metal nostalgia wave. Probably not. I would like it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. The most we're gonna get is Gact showing up in Final Fantasy VII Revelation and doing more J-pop. He'll give us a remix of Redemption, but we're not getting new metal in a Sonic game. Never, never, never. I would love Korn to be in a Sonic game. I'm sure Jonathan Davis could find something that's thematically fitting. And then he could say, gaming is a religion and Sonic Frontiers 2 is the shit. And that's how you know it'll be a good game. Are we getting like a Starfall thing? Ooh, very good. Like, Silent Hill Downpour is awesome. I love Silent Hill Downpour. Yeah, we need to do this. I see the enemies respawning. I don't care. I need lots and lots of little star bits. I need them now. Because we will be going fishing. We didn't bother going fishing on the first island because this shit never happened. Not fighting you. I'm collecting star bits. Do my fishing tokens carry over from the previous island? Digimon got bare naked ladies. That's true. I loved the Digimon movie. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That's peak. I don't care if it's like three short films combined into one and it changes some stuff around. That was when localization was good, okay? They just made it into one coherent narrative. Sorry, you're too low IQ to appreciate it. Angela Anaconda maxing. Remember that weird, like, Kids in America music video at the end of the VHS? That was so strange. It was so shitty looking. It was so ugly. Let's go over here. Oh no, don't go that way, Sonic. Go this way. We'll save you, Tails, eventually. We'll get over there. What did that do? Oh no, I somehow jumped directly into the laser. Oh! This fucking guy keeps shooting at me. Alright, here we go. Woo! What about my buddy Tails? But I need to collect the star. Exactly! I gotta go fishing. Oh, wait, is that the fishing portal? Oh, guys, we're doing some fishing. We're doing some motherfucking fishing. You know it. You know we're fishing. Oh, I have a headache and Tails is trapped in virtual reality or whatever. Time to go fishing. Shadow can't access cyberspace's hard drive if it sees if her local school had a bomb threat. Yeah, that or he's just too unk-coded. He doesn't know how the computers work. He can't use the internet. He's an idiot. Yeah, Big, like, look, Big is way more powerful than Tails. He could easily belly flop the Titans like it's nobody's
Hey,
business.
Sonic, welcome back. Would you like to try?
Yes, I would like to try. It's an incredibly complex minigame. And you get progressively more tokens in each later fishing spot. Going to the first one is borderline not worth it. Shadow got into the computer room and Shadow the Hedgehog. He just needs to find the paddle to karate chop to get in. Shadow karate chops computers, and if that doesn't open a portal, he gives up. Exactly. He also kills people by karate chopping them. But those aren't canon. Those endings aren't canon. Nice. We got a realistically rendered anglerfish. As one would find in a little lake by the woods. I was gonna jokingly say, what if he found a blue-ringed octopus? But Sonic actually does find a blue-ringed octopus in this game, and he handles it with his hands. What is this, a salmon? We love salmon. It's funny that of all the people, Eggman gets killed by Shadow like 5 times in the various endings. Yeah, sometimes Eggman didn't even really like do anything in some of those endings. He's just like shows up as the final boss. Sonic, you didn't need to lock in so hard. He takes it very seriously. Go big or go home. The one guy that treats it with a little more respect by calling him Doctor, too, right? What if that thing just bit Sonic's finger off? Like, a lot of these creatures that he's pulling out of the water are incredibly dangerous to be manhandling. Or I guess it would be hog handling in Sonic's case. It's true, Sonic's leg is thin enough that it could wrap its entire jaw around his leg pretty easily. Oh, of course, the ancient tablet. It's the Rosetta Stone. Sonic is saving these artifacts from, like, this third world country. And then one descendant of the ancients is going to show up and be like, actually, you stole that from us. You ever see an animal in Sonic and wonder if there's some animal person that's like a turtle? I mean, there is Tommy the Turtle in Archie. Wow, I got a lot of points for that stick. What do we got? We got another ticket. We got a golden ticket. Tablet that proves this land was promised to Eggman 3,000 years ago. How long ago was the Ancients? I'm not paying super close attention to that particular part of it. You don't want to include concrete numbers in your timeline because Shadow was 50 years ago and Shadow he was put in stasis 50 years ago and it's been 20 years since Sonic Adventure 2 came out. Tommy the Turtle, our good friend who has definitely been here this whole time. We love Tommy the Turtle in this chat. I remember they got, like, Yuji Yukawa to do the cover art for the issue where he dies tragically. Before every... Of course, of course. The ancients actually created the Big Bang. I don't know if you know this. How come Sonic never references the Max in this game? He's met the Max. He met him in Archie. Like, I remember an alternate timeline in a different comic publication where I met this giant purple guy with huge teeth. Just an innocuous throwaway line. Something to consider, Mr. Flynn. Or fish in a tiny pond. Look, virtual reality is glitching out a bit. This is Big's version of virtual reality, so it's like... It's just all the fish he's ever wanted to catch, and also probably eat. He probably just bit that snapping turtle's head clean off after Sonic caught it. They're 100% going to make the Ancients' descendants be Atlanteans or something, led by a standoffish female that, by the end, is proven right about everything. Little Flynn referenced the Zordia from Archie. And when is Mammoth Mogul coming back? You know, when is Enerjack showing up? I think Sega could just avoid more spurious lawsuits from Ken Penders by letting him write a mainline Sonic game. And it would be so good. It would be peak. Black Bass. Just like the classic Shadow the Hedgehog boss, Black Bull. Oh, you know, it's an alligator, which alligators look like that, but crocodiles in the Sonic universe look like Vector. So don't get it confused, okay? Yes, there is a character called Black Bull, Fallon. You would know this if Kieran streamed the game. I'll take Tom King's Shadow the Hedgehog at this point. At least he's not, like, constantly referencing shit from previous games. He's just still getting over his past, which, you know, that's totally new. Totally new plot line for Shadow. We've never seen it before. Nishiki Koi. Nishiki? Uh-oh. Is that a reference? I want to loop through all the fish, and then we can get the fuck out of here. Spear Hunter's Flat Rouge. Oh boy. Nishiki actually is a type of fish, but yeah. I know. Well, I know his tattoo, his back tattoo is a koi. An item box! We'll break it open. Shadow would fully cope with his backstory, but gets dragged back into it anyways, and it feels so forced. I mean, at least in Shadow the Hedgehog, like, a new bad guy showed up and retconned his backstory a little bit, whereas Shadow Generations, it's the same bad guy came back again. I think I fought Devil Doom in Shadow Generations once. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm not refighting this boss. It's not Time Eater bad, but it wasn't very interesting either. I don't remember Devil Doom being good in the original game either. How many more fish do we gotta catch? Somehow Black Doom returned. Exactly. Look, if we hit 400 before the fish loop, I'm just getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to do this for the rest of the stream. Wait, I think the octopus was the first one, right? Was that it? Let me check. I think the next one should be an anglerfish or something. Shadow Generations left zero impression on me. I did not go back to play it again. Well, you could just play the games that the levels are in is the problem. It controls really well. Wait, that's new. Fuck. Is that I don't even know who Mimic is, man. All right, let's view the... I don't want to view the Fishopedia. I want to buy stuff. Let's get the power seeds. We're just going to alternate back and forth. Need it to be even or it's going to annoy me. Come on. Hopefully this maxes us out. 69. Very funny. I'm so funny. He does eventually run out of them. Well, we got that. Why don't we get some cocoa while we're here? Sold out, you fucker, you fat bastard. I want to get one egg memo before we leave, so I'm trying not to use all of them. We can get one more, right? Yeah. Shadow Gens is the most sluggish feeling boost game. I can't even enjoy the level design because it feels like... My biggest problem with Shadow Generations is the emphasis on dumb power-ups, which is what I don't like about Sonic Colors as well. I still like it quite a bit, but it's... I don't know. And the levels feel very linear. Alright, later... Oh, I didn't listen to the thing. Well, we'll do it later. We'll be back. We're definitely gonna fish again, don't worry. In addition to seeds, fishing yields useful items for progression. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, we got the seeds. We're gonna power up. We're gonna be so strong. We'll be able to kill any one of the fucking Guardians like it's nobody's business. The purely contextual power-ups that are no help unless you get the button prompt. Exactly. The one where you like have to like swim on like the slime is so bad. And it's really poorly explained how it works. Once you get it, but it just is not fun to use. None of them are fun to use, really. They're still better than the Wisps, but they're not fun. Sweet. We don't even have to fight one of the Guardians. The Doom Morph. Yeah, that thing is fucking dumb. And Shadow having wings is also dumb. Like why is Ian Flynn is ripping off, like, Venom comics, and they're not even the ones that I like. Oh, we gotta put out these torches. Chaos Island's entire economy relies on the fishing industry. That's true. It's true, though. Yeah, let's get another one. We're gonna be so powered up next time we find one of these stupid Coco guys. Oh, I think the Hermit is nearby, so actually that's the one we need to see to get the stat boost. Cool. They're all mostly shit Shadow could already do. Yeah, is like Chaos Control not a good enough mechanic for you? You had to come up with all this dumb crap. Ooh, there's a music note. I want that. Give me that music note. Chaos Island 5th movement. Well, we'll hear that anyway, so I'm not going to switch to it. Where is the Hermit? He's over by Tails. Was a good sleep. Oh my god, he's like slightly autistic. Only autistic people say twas or tis. Yeah! Alright, we could probably kick most bosses' asses pretty quickly now. What else may I do for you? Nothing. Leave me alone. He can already fly, he can already shoot multiple Chaos Spears, he can already kick people and teleport them, he can already go over water. Yeah, but he can also be like a squid now. He turned into a Splatoon character. Isn't that awesome? And now he has stupid looking wings. Isn't that awesome? You don't even get the impression that someone thought it was cool. Like, you just... They're just like, we have to think of something. Just rip off Venom. I guess. Yep. We gotta parry the bullets once. But can he do that with tentacles? Actually, yes. Does Shadow lose all his powers by the end due to killing Black Doom? I don't know. I only beat the game once. Shadow said, "This is who I am," again, and the game ended. It was really hard to do that parry, Gaiden. I don't know if you realize how challenging and specific the timing for the parries are in this game, but it's really brutal. Sonic, you can't wear blackface. You're gonna get canceled.
Catching my breath.
He never stops. Clarification. He never gives up.
Okay there,
Social
Elcor.
anomaly that
Relax.
affected us seems to have left me in a digitized state. But those same energies are manifesting into some worrisome mutations for you.
He still has Doom powers and Sonic Forces. Speed battle for the phone. Oh yeah, of course. That's where all of Sega's money comes from these days, I guess.
Saying I'm fine, you're not, and I'm worried.
This can't be Breath of the Wild. Yeah, there's no breaking materials, thankfully.
He's even enduring the cyber corruption better than I calculated he would.
Hi Sonic, my writing is wildly inconsistent. Yeah, well, he's just kind of...
Let's focus
Tails
on-
also learns to grow up and be his own character, which has never been done.
Think you can help me track him down?
I'm on it.
Tails is gone. Put the black face back
So
on.
sad someone so impressive will be lost in the end. It's not fair.
You are the key.
Yeah. Collect vault keys from portal. We got a vault key. Where's their portal? But what if Sonic's shoes degraded and they break off to show his feet to get epic Sonic Labyrinth gameplay? Hey, we respect Sonic Labyrinth here. I need to get to work on my other video that I had in my backlog that I was been working on. I guess we'll kill this guy again. Somehow I didn't take damage because I dodged at the right time. I dodged on the ground and it undid me getting hit. Give me that gear. What if Kiryu learns that he needs to depend on others and not just go it alone? I mean, that's the plot of every Final Fantasy game, isn't it? Final Fantasy 16 ends with Clive saying, "Thank God I have all my friends." And then he beats up the bad guy by himself. You could just interrupt getting hit. I recall disliking this or one of the island. Is everything this one is pretty spread out, but apart from a few specific areas, it's pretty easy to get around compared to Ares Island. Ares Island is the fucking worst. That's just my opinion, though. Alright, we got some good music. Is the stage in 3D? Yes! Alright, great. Awesome. That's all I want. Oh, it's, Green Forest. I remember this. I remember that level. I played that game. Imagine if it looked like Green Forest and had the Green Forest music. That would be pretty sick. Green Hill's fine, though. It actually takes you longer to homing attack enemies than to just run past them, which defeats the point of the homing attack. No momentum, he just completely stops dead. Whoa! I never understood the point of that in the original stage either. What was the point of that? Wow, this is just like the end of Green Forest. It looks exactly like it. I remember that. Is the idea here that when we played Sonic 2, this is what he was seeing in 3 dimensions? No, it's like a one-to-one recreation of a stage from Sonic Adventure 2, just reusing assets from Sonic Generations. They added the bounce back animation compared to Adventure being one after another homing attacks. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird, and it slows down your ability to move. Everything became a lot easier when they patched in the ability to not be glued to the ground. It's just spectacle. You could risk holding the button to try and get a 1-up with risk of dying. You mean no risk of dying? Well, yeah, the stages, this game's stages are pretty easy. I wish they had added more. I mean, there are 30 stages, which is about the same length as Sonic Forces. And I would say they are better than Sonic Forces stages, at least. But, you know, they recycle a lot of old stage designs, so that's not really saying much. Oops. Whoops. I'm going this way anyway. I want to clear the map. I don't think I've ever failed one of these things. Sonic Adventure 2, you can die, and the timing's a little tricky, but I mean, it's slower, and you could skip it. I should play Sonic Adventure 2 again. I love that game so much. Whoa, I don't want to go that way. Fuck that. Actually, I do want to go that way. That's where the emerald is. We are, fairly soon, we are going to have to do the fucking pinball minigame, which is the hardest part of the game. And you have to do it to proceed. It's utterly bizarre. In a game that's so, like, forgiving and holds your hand through so much, the pinball minigame being so viciously difficult is honestly surprising. I need the emerald. It's so far away. Let me see. Is there... Oh, there's another map thing over here. I'm going this way. Sorry, I was scratching my back. I would have been running faster the whole time. Oh my gosh, not a puzzle. Chaos Island would be so much cooler if it was the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year edition. I like Chaos. I mean, at least it's got, you got these like hot springs area. There's a lava area. There's some stuff going on here that's not really as present in the other islands. No, I don't want to mark that. Let's mark this. But also I need one of Tails' memory tokens so he can remember that he's tired of living in Sonic's shadow or something. Whatever his storyline is in this. I'll get up there somehow. We got Aqua Road, nice. Well, it's fault. I think Chaos Island has the best. Oh yeah, that's why I haven't even put on like the stock playlist of Sonic music that they give you, because Chaos Island actually has good music. So I'm just gonna leave it playing. Oh, Sonic melted to death. He died. He fell into lava. The niche detail that they made the pinball physics shit to symbolize how inbred Sonic gameplay has become. I thought it was pretty good. It was definitely better than Sonic Heroes pinball physics, but Sonic Heroes used the in-game character physics for the pinball game, so it kind of worked off of that logic, and it did it fairly well for what it was. It did make the idea of getting a good run on Casino Park and Bingo Highway like fucking torture. We're dropping down. I'm sure Darkside Phil had trouble with this. His hand-eye coordination, it ain't what it used to be. Poor guy. Okay. Well, there's another music note. I want that. I want the music note. I thought Phil was getting... Oh, yeah. Have you seen him? He's got those, like... 3-centimeter arms. He could rip you in half with one move. What do we get? Chaos Island third movement. It's always a bummer when you get one of the music notes. It's like, it's the music from this game. And it's like, fuck me. You couldn't even give me, like, the virtual reality music? I'm sorry, cyberspace. Virtual reality is from Sonic Forces. They're totally different concepts that have nothing to do with one another. The fact that they kept calling it virtual reality is like... I'm just assuming the guys who wrote the game don't know what virtual reality means. What is this? For this? Oh, it's for this thing. Okay, we've got another one. Zap to the yeah. Hell yeah, my fellow Sonichu bro. We got it. We're near a portal. Why don't we go in there? I know it says to get the emerald, but I want to do another proper Sonic stage before we close out the stream, so. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's not a side-scrolling one. I'm going to be very disappointed if it is. Skip. B, R, midair, A, and midair, R. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, it's a side-scrolling one. Fuck! What a bummer. At least the music's good. You could say that about a lot of the stages, honestly. It's like, well, the music's good. It actually does just kind of sound like old school Sonic music, which is nice. Uh-oh, ouch. Try to press down on the D-pad to roll. I think that's a hidden useless. Can you actually roll in the side-scrolling stages? Alright, I'll see if I can do it when we hit the ground. No, it's not doing nothing. Why do I know what stage this is? This feels familiar. I'm sure there's like, I'm sure the Sonic Wiki says. They made a whole adventure stage, but I couldn't tell because it just looked like Green Hill. I know. You don't really notice at first glance. Like, wait a second. Wait a second. What am I looking at here? Alright. Let me just close out of this stage. Oh, I can hit the jump button. Let's jump. Hold Y during a combo. Cool. Savannah Citadel, that's what it felt like. Well, part of Savannah Citadel, anyway. It didn't have all, like, the skidding that you do in the beginning of the stage. Because that would require, like, 1 iota of that level to be in 3D, and that would just... It's not allowed. Alright, so we're going to call it a night tonight. I mean, it's only 4:30, but... my buddy Zorik is going to be streaming Silent Hill F. So if any of you guys are interested in horror games, go watch his stream. I love Silent Hill F. It's great. And he needs more homies to tap in. So check him out. I'll shout him out in the community tab so that you guys can access it if you're interested. But for now, thanks guys for watching. I will be back on Wednesday to finish up Silent Hill Homecoming. But for now, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.